Hi Taurus, welcome back. So Taurus, this is going to be your mid-May check-in, you versus them. I'm going to go back and forth between you and the person you may be dealing with over the next few weeks. Can be an intimate or platonic person in your life, and it can be interchangeable because it is a general reading, all right? So the shared energy here, Taurus, between you and the person you're connecting with is that of the numinous. So this is kind of talking about the unknown, the unknowable. It could really be bringing out your more ethereal side, your psychic side for some of you. It's talking about shadow work to some degree or another. So this connection may feel like it's pulling out your shadow self, or that it's pulling out the need to do some shadow work, okay? And that could be on both sides, both you and the person you're dealing with. And also this could signify that this is a really intuitive spiritual connection, okay? So let's go ahead and get started, Taurus, and see what the overall energies are for you. So you're coming out as the magician here, all right? So this is a good energy to have. This is manifestation. This is having everything that you need at your disposal, being in a position to kind of create whatever outcome you want to create, all right? So it's a power position, Taurus. So let's see what the person that you're dealing with, what is their overall energy here? Person you are dealing with. And they have Temperance, which is the angel of peace. It's Sagittarian energy for some of you. This person's working on self-sufficiency, self-love, confidence, patience, mood control, all of that being highlighted for this person during this time frame, okay? So, okay, I have a song in my head already. It is, oh, 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 it's magic, you know, but I believe it ain't so. I have no idea who sings that song. It's magic. I don't know. Some of you may be into that. Whatever. This connection could feel like magic, certainly. So let's go a little bit further and see, Taurus. Recent past energy, Taurus. So what led up to the present moment? Eight of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. Whoa, yeah, a lot of cards. Ten of Wands, King of Swords, and Justice. So I feel like, you know, Taurus, there was work being done on the emotional front. Absolutely. Things may have felt very heavy. Could have been a cold, you know. Just really, really giving a very detached vibe out, okay, in the past energy. But I feel like it was so that you could gain balance, so that you could be fair in the situation. I don't think it's coming from a place of malice, Taurus. I think it's coming from like all's fair in love and war, or just like trying to be, you know, unrattled or unaffected, okay, by things that are kind of out of your control or make you feel really heavy, okay? There's definitely love here, and a need or a want to kind of put some time and energy or work into that, okay? But I just feel like there's also this other side of you that when you feel overwhelmed, you kind of just want to go into your mind and like get your balance back. You know what I'm saying? Like, Taurus, you are not one of those zodiac signs that likes other people to see you're ugly. You know what I'm saying? So like, if you get overwhelmed, you don't want to put yourself in a position where, you know, you're gonna go off at the hip, or, you know, lose your cool. Not that you can't, it's just that I think that you try to avoid that at all costs, and that's what I think that you were doing here, is like, okay, give me a minute to myself so I can catch my breath here, you know, that type of energy. So let's see what the person you are connecting with, what their recent past energy is, Taurus. person you're connecting with. Seven of Pentacles. It's a recent past energy. Page of Pentacles, the Fool. So I feel like, yeah, Taurus, this person, they've been putting a lot of time and investment into things that bring them opportunities, right? Like, I feel like this person is in this energy of like cultivation. So, you know, planting their seeds and I don't really know how to put this into words. I just get the sense that this person is looking for some opportunities that they can grow and maybe also take a risk on. You know what I'm saying? So even though this person has their roots grounded, okay, I feel like they're also kind of seeking out or searching out other opportunities to maybe take a risk in or to try something new in, like kind of playing with the energy there a little bit. And that is in the recent past. So let's go into perception of each other. So Taurus, what is your perception? What is your perception? We have the Eight of Swords. Now, keep in mind, perception is surface level, right? It may not even be the reality of the situation, but it's your reality because it's your perception. But we'll go a little bit deeper into it here in a minute. So you see this person as the Eight of Swords, the Eight of Cups, the Fool, and the Strength card. So I feel like Taurus, you know, you kind of get in your head about this connection, right? It's like, it's a bit of a song and dance here, okay? And I think I've gotten that message for you before. Like, you see the potential in the connection, and there's a very strong type of energy, okay? But there's also something like risky about it, or like there's this sense that you would have to walk away from something else in order to move forward and whatever you're wanting to move forward with. And I think that has you a little bit concerned, okay? You perceive this person as someone that kind of gets wrapped up in their own negative thinking as well, you know, about new beginnings. It's like they want new beginnings, but they also fear them. So it kind of impedes their ability to manifest them, if that makes sense. And they really need to get control over that. So what is their perception of you? I don't know why, but I've looked over to the right like 17 times. Okay, maybe not 17 times, but a few times since the camera started. And I keep thinking that I see a frog in my room. There is not a frog in my room, but I don't know if that means something to someone or the significance of what frogs mean, like in symbolism, but that's what I saw. All right, how this person perceives you. What is their perception of you? Ten of Swords, the Strength card, Five of Swords. It's so interesting. So you both see each other as the strength. Okay, so both of you know that you are both strong and dominant personalities. Okay, it could be alpha type of thing going on here, or you could certainly be dealing with a Leo for some of you. But this is like this person, they think that you're all wrapped up in your head, that, you know, things have come to a close, that the chapter needs to wrap up, and that you're trying to be strong about it, okay? Or that you need to be strong about it. I feel like this person has this perception, right? Like that they, that either you really get into your head or they do, or that they have the ability to do that. If you had some sort of ending here, Taurus, okay, whether it's with this connection or somewhere else in your life, this person sees you trying to be strong, but also kind of getting in your own way. Like they feel like I said, that like they get into your head, or What is the Five of Swords? The Six of Swords. Yeah. Like, Taurus, this person feels like when you get emotionally overwhelmed, that you isolate from them, or that you totally ghost for some of you. For others of you, it's just like this, like they feel very disconnected from you when you are feeling a lot of emotion. Like, it could appear on the surface like you're being emotionally detached or distanced, like you're not feeling anything. And it can come off like, okay, Taurus doesn't care about me. But in reality, I think that there is some emotional turmoil or a lot of ruminating going on, all right? And this person sees that in you, Taurus. So they're aware of that, but I don't think they fully know the scope, that's a word, or the breadth of what it is that you are actually feeling. So let's go into genuine feelings. Okay, so this is a level deeper. We're going to go underneath all of that. What's at the core of this? What are your genuine feelings towards this connection, Taurus? Two of Swords. Ace of Wands. Six of Cups. So I feel like, Taurus, there's definitely a physical attraction if this is intimate, okay? I think that you genuinely want, for some of you, like, this person's attention because you're physically attracted to them. You may have a past history with them, so you may be comfortable to express yourself sexually with this person, and there's certainly nothing wrong with that, you know, but for some of you, this may be someone that's an ex that's not really in your life anymore, and yeah, you think about them, but you think about them in a sexual way, not in like a love way, which, you know, could mean a lot of things. Because I see mostly like passionate energy here, passionate memories here, but not really knowing, you know, how the other person feels, or yeah, there's a sense of like a distraction here. And it could be, Taurus, that someone that, you know, well, let me get out their genuine feelings. Then I'm going to tell you the big picture of what I'm seeing here, okay? What are their genuine feelings towards Taurus? Five of Cups came out in the reverse. How do they genuinely feel? Seven of Wands, the Sun in the reverse. Temperance, which was their overall energy. This person is needing to practice self-love, self-sufficiency. All right, so Taurus, deep down at the core of it, this person is genuinely trying to find their own inner peace, you know, because I feel like they have disconnected from almost like their inner child, like who they were before this connection. This connection could have been very intense and consuming, that this person may have lost their identity through the connection, or you might have, okay, because it can be vice versa, which isn't necessarily bad, but there has to be some autonomy kept. Even if you're still with this person, like this person's on this journey of like self-discovery, of being more independent of the connection here. I feel like deep down there's regrets here that they're working out, or some sort of loss here that they are still healing from, you know. They may also genuinely want some peace, quiet, that type of energy, because I think this person has really major mood swings about feeling optimistic and then feeling down in the dumps, you know, and they're needing to get some emotional balance or control in their life. Or it could be like they're very optimistic about the connection, and then at the same time they feel they've lost the connection. And It's really creating, like I said, some emotional chaos here. But can I just say this, and this might be like one or two of you, some of you really miss the sex. Even if you're in a committed relationship, like with this person, you may, I don't know, still like miss the excitement, maybe. If you're not with this person, I feel like you flat out miss the sex, you know. So what is your blockage here? The Five of Cups. Yeah, there's disinterest to some degree or another, whether that's on your side or their side. I feel strongly if you're a male Taurus, you're the one that's carrying the sexual energy. And if you're a female Taurus, I think it's the person you're connecting with that misses the sex. But it can be either or. I'm just getting different masculine and feminine energies here. But either way, there's a sense of like disinterest or detachment or, you know, not really being certain, and it kind of blocks the energy and the connection. And on their side, the Four of Pentacles. This person really doesn't want to budge or compromise, or I don't know, they may be a little bit closed off during this time frame here. So let's see what the most likely future outcome is for Taurus. And keep in mind, any of the future energies can be changed with free will, okay? So this is just based off of the energy I see today, most likely outcome. So I have the Three of Swords in the reverse, excuse me, the Emperor, the Four of Wands, the Hierophant in the reverse, and the Knight of Pentacles. So Taurus, yes, here is the detachment, and it's on your part, okay? And here's the sexual fantasizing again, all right? And I feel, again, it's a masculine energy, but it's falling on your side. This like back and forth type of energy, non-committal type of vibes. You know, it could be like, you're not really knowing which way that you want to go. It's like, I almost feel like some of you have like a decision that you're weighing up, or, you know, kind of like going back and forth, but it's like you have to give up something in order to gain something, and you're not really at the point that you're willing to do that. So you're kind of like in this middle period where you're just kind of thinking it over and you're going back and forth. And that's why there's like this non-committal issue. You're not ready to commit to the next steps or the next chapter or this person for some of you. But then at the end of May, I see the energy moving forward again. And it's in a slow and methodical, practical way. I don't think you're going to be making any, you know, impulsive decisions during this time frame. It's kind of like, I will take my time, you know. You can't rush a Taurus. No, no, no. No, no. So let's see what this person's most likely future outcome is. Four of Swords. They're going to sleep on it. Is that it? That's what they're going to do? Okay. Queen of Wands. What are they? think I was going to get any more cards there. Four of Swords, Queen of Wands, the Wheel, and the King of Pentacles, which is your energy, male or female. This person wants to create, you know, they want to have an adventure. They want to take a risk, all right? So they may be a little bit slow to act, but once they make up their mind, Taurus, I feel like it will be full speed ahead, you know, and then the divine timing comes into place, right? I feel like this person wants to create something with you. They may feel very karmically tied to you or drawn to you, okay? And their intuition could be speaking to them during this time frame. Like I said, it's like this unknowable connection or unexplainable connection that I'm feeling here, okay? So like I said, this person's doing a lot of self-discovery, self-work, to find their self-worth, all right? They're trying to be patient with themselves, but also with you, you know? Because I feel like this person... Okay, I have a Green Day song in my head. Did I get this for you last time I did your reading? And I walk alone. It's the lyric was I walk alone. Like they don't want you to walk alone, Taurus. They don't want you to walk alone. You know, and I feel like you see this person as someone who kind of battles with almost like a wishy-washy energy at times, you know, but at the same time, there's a strong connection. I feel like it's highly sexual for most of you, but there's some like nostalgia here. And then, like I said, you're going to take your time, all right? So I don't feel like you're going to be rushed, Taurus. Nobody's going to rush you, push you, or make you do anything, not during this time period. But I actually feel like this person's energy is very positive in that they really are doing the work here, okay? So what comes next is largely then up to you. So we'll leave it there. Zodiac signs you might be dealing with, Taurus. I have Libra, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, another Taurus, possibly Aries again, could be Aquarius, Leo or Scorpio, Capricorn, Virgo, Pisces, Leo again, Aries again, Leo again. Some of you, it's definitely a Leo, and Pisces energy again. So keep in mind, it's a general reading, so it doesn't have to be any of those zodiac signs, but if the message resonated, then it's for you. So take what you need from it, discard the rest, hoping the best for you. Also, do check out my social media account links. Gosh, I can't talk all of a sudden. Do check out my social media account links down in the description box below. You can click on my Facebook and my Instagram straight from there. Also, you can click on my merchandise by clicking on any of the hoodies beneath this video. Wishing you the very best. Either way, Taurus, till next time, my friend.